HCDL Central Province, Venturi, our Metropolitan Superintendent, Simitab, all the different units of the Royal Papua New Guinea Constabulary serving in our capital city, Port Moresby. Today is a very important moment for all of us. As serving members of the Royal Papua New Guinea Constabulary, and equally as citizens of our country. We are about 8 weeks away from our Golden Jubilee 50 years celebration. This occasion is a very important occasion for all of us, as a people, as a nation, as a country. It marks a milestone in the journey of our people, the journey of our country, the journey of our nation. And the Royal Papua New Guinea Constabulary can be proud and must be celebrated as part of that journey. The Royal Papua New Guinea Constabulary is an important, very vital institution in nation building, in the journey that we have gone through in these 50 years. But its history is longer than 50 years. The Royal Papua New Guinea Constabulary was put together during colonial time. We can mark the year 1902. That is the time when the British government was here during colonial time and put together the foundation of the Royal Papua New Guinea Constabulary. Today I want to acknowledge our visiting forces who might be here with us today in this parade. We have your colleagues from Samoa are here. I believe also from Tonga are here, and from Fiji are here. I'm not sure if your colleagues from Solomon Islands are here, but it's important too that they are part of our Golden Jubilee celebration. They will partake with you all on Tuesday, I believe. But their presence here is significant to acknowledge their historical role in contributing to the Royal Papua New Guinea Constabulary. The British took members of the police force from Tonga, from Fiji, from Solomon Islands to come and be the foundation force that gave rise to the Royal Papua New Guinea Constabulary. So this institution, the Royal Papua New Guinea Constabulary, is as whole as our nation, as our country, as this contemporary entity called Papua New Guinea. And it shows the significance and important role that Royal Papua New Guinea Constabulary plays in putting together this nation. It was, and perhaps is, the foundation institution. During colonial time, they need the police force to come together as part of bringing government to our nation and our people, and importantly, bringing all our people of 1,000 tribes, 860 languages, thousands of cultures and traditions to come together. And in 1975, we converted this institution into the Royal Papua New Guinea Constabulary. Again, another vital and important institution of state, institution of nation building. And over the years, these 50 years, the Royal Papua New Guinea Constabulary has always remained vital, important institution in maintaining the integrity of the state, unity of our people. It has faced a lot of challenges, facing so many security challenges, trying to deal with tribal fighting, dealing also with young youth unemployment or unrest, public protests, and in particular dealing with the mobility crisis in the mid-80s to the early 90s. The Royal Public Constabulary has faced it all, and it's remained intact. And I want to take this moment to congratulate you all, past members and present members and future members of the Royal Public Constabulary. It's not been easy to maintain security and unity of our people, maintaining law and order. It's very challenging, given the diversity of our nation. Some sectors of our community, they are peaceful. Some sectors of our community, they are still challenging. How we respond and how we deal with security in any given situation changes from different parts of our country, region, and equally to our nation capital, almost. We are now in a capital city where we have exceeded, our population exceeded 1 million already, by birth and by migration. It gives a very strong challenge, serious challenge to maintaining security and peace. But the police forces always respond and always face up to the challenges, despite the equal challenge that you all face in terms of manpower, resources, support to you all and your families. So at this time, important time in our history and our nation, important time for our city too as an epicenter of our anniversary celebration. I want to take this moment to thank each and every one of you. Police Commissioner, of course, but importantly for me and on behalf of our city, our Metropolitan Superintendent and the ACP, past and present, for your dedication and loyalty, continuing support to the city, to the municipal government of the city, and equally to the national government as the capital of our nation. I thank each and every one of you. I thank you all for this moment too to organize this police tattoo or parade, to join us in preparing the city and our country, our people for the anniversary celebration. As I have indicated earlier on, this is an important occasion for our nation, our people, our country. We have traveled 50 years trying to build this nation, which is almost an impossible nation. But the founders of our state, late Grand Chief Sir Michael Thomas Murray and his colleagues in the mid-60s and early 70s, they had a great vision. We may say an ambitious vision to make this country of so much diversity to become one people, one country, one nation. They have given us a very high goal to reach. And we are duty bound to continue to deliver them. To doing it, we have been doing it in the last 50 years. And we must challenge ourselves to manifest it and make it really happen, become a reality in the next 50 years. We can continue to maintain our diversity, ethnic diversity, cultural and linguistic diversity, but we must challenge ourselves to make our nation become one people, one nation, one country, as we sing it in our national anthem, we say it in our national pledge, and we sing it in the songs that are popular, that we all align ourselves with and sing passionately. It's impossible to dream and vision can be a reality. And I want to impress on all of you all, member of the Royal Papua Constabulary, our Deputy Police Commissioner is here, and our command in the city are here. Imagine if we make this dream that our founding fathers and mothers dreamed of, our parents and grandparents dreamed of. Imagine if we make it real, that our people can come together respect each other, respect the Constitution, respect our faith, respect our diversity, respect our cultures, but still make this one country, one nation, one people real. Imagine the inspiration that we can deliver to the world. A world now so divided by economy, by religion, by politics, by faith. It's a challenging world. But we can be an exception in our region, in this Asia-Pacific region. We can be a peaceful, robust, prosperous, welcoming part of the world. Where Europe is failing or has failed, or Africa or Middle East, or even the Americas might fail. The Pacific with PNG in a strategic portion, linking Pacific and Asia, linking the North and the South, Australia and New Zealand, down south. We can become that inspiration, that hope for our country, for our region, and indeed for the entire world. And this is the challenge I had before us for the next 50 years. We can look back at the last 50 years and talk about what it might have been, how we can do things better. Of course, we can learn from it. In the Royal Papua New Guinea Constabulary, you all must learn from it. But we cannot change that last 50 years. But we can absolutely change it now and indeed tomorrow. And that is the challenge for all of us. We must lift our performance, our ideas, be innovative, be open to change. In the Royal Papua New Guinea Constabulary as a whole, and indeed in our city, we must be innovative and be adaptable to change. The challenge, security challenge is changing all the time. Transnational crime and no borders is part of the security challenge nowadays. Digital technology is also giving us another challenge. So we cannot continue to be like the last 50 years. We must change in terms of our primary responsibility, but we must equally change as we think about the next 50 years and challenge ourselves to make our country much better, more successful, more prosperous, and indeed more united as one people, one nation, one country. That is the challenge ahead of us. It's equally the challenge of our capital city. And as governor, I am proud to be at this point of time, marking our 50th anniversary. For some of us, it will be once in a lifetime. The next 50 years will be 2075. God willing, and our ancestors can protect us, we might see 2075. But close enough, and now, this is the moment for us. So I want to call on you all to mark this moment. And I thank you all for coming out this moment. And importantly, Deputy Commissioner, ACP and METSU, we are the epicenter of the celebration, Golden Jubilee. We have to be prepared. Come September 16th, 2025, the entire Pacific and the global community, through the head of state, prime ministers and presidents, will be visiting our shores and marking this moment with us. And we must display the best of our police force, the Royal Papua New Guinea Constabulary. I thank all the units. I thank all the personnel from the Governor Police Training who have joined us. You all look great in our historical uniforms. I thank our members of the Mobile Squad, the Reserve Unit and our General Units for turning up to have this police statue. You all look smart and great in your uniform. Let's ensure that this celebration is going to be a great moment, great celebration, great memory for our people, and great inspiration. Thank you, and God bless the Royal Papua New Guinea Consulate.
Ladies and gentlemen, and there you are, the governor delivering his speech to members of the constabulary and everyone here. The governor will now retire to the tent with the deputy commissioner. We will now invite the police chaplain, Chief Inspector Michael Lau, to come and say a word of prayer, commit the constabulary to its operations and activities in the lead up to the 50th anniversary celebrations. Bless him over the program, Louis. And then short while later, the parade will fall into the tents for refreshments, and then we'll have entertainment. And thereafter, we will go straight into the exhibitions. So I hope I'm clear with the events that will follow.